Hello guys, this will be my first video in my new YouTube channel. I will just go straight to it. What is CRT? It stands for Candle Range Theory. Candle range theory means every single candle is a range. In this case, it's a 3 candle model which you learn, and this will be our range. On ranges, we always apply range trading rules, which are never buy a range high, never sell a range low. This is number one. Next, look to sell range high and look to buy range low. Do not participate at 50% of the range. Use the extremes. Ranges are only truly broken out of or turtle soup. 50% of every range is a key level. Get it in your mind that CRT is not pattern, it is a logic that many fail to understand. Do not pattern trade it because you will simply fail as fuck. So this is our range as we said. CRT. This is a picture how to determine bias with CRT. You know this. Close above means higher prices, close below lower, wick above lower, wick below higher. Okay, but you have to not trade it like a pattern. Use the logic behind it. And if you have never seen this, look at this corner. All of this only matters if it occurs at a key level. This is the logic you have to use and wait for ranges to form at, above or below a key level. And the next candle can through soup it and go away. This is a clear example of candle 1. We open, turtle soup, go higher, and in this case, this can be, let's say, a 4-hour candle number 1, which is our range. CRT high, CRT low, we mark it out and we wait. We have our key level. Key levels can be order blocks, breakers, rejection blocks, old highs and lows, FVGs, and many more, but use this. Do not use other stupid shit which will just put fog on your mind. So in candle 2 we see open and price rallies. When we rally, we see high which engineer a low, and this low took out the high. So we have a low that takes a high, and the high which is created from the low that took the high taps the key level. So if we see displacement below the low that took the high, we can simply assume that this candle can be candle number 2 of the 3 candle model. So in this case, when this low gets flipped, our bias will be changed until 50% of the range and or the low. So we see the flip. Here you will see an FVG. I will just say that once you see displacement and true breakout of a low or a high, you will always have an FVG. Always. And to make it more sure, you will see a new fresh PDRA is created below it or above it. In this case, is below. This low you can see another FVG and etc. So yes, and here you can zoom if you know all the entries. You see turtle soup, more than one created right here, breaker, FVG. This will be our OTE, and candle number 3 provides either case of dead turtle soup or OTE. In this case, it's a KOD, and we take the range low. Now we'll just look at 2 examples, which I think will clear your things, and let's get straight into it. So we are here. Now we'll take a look at the last 3 months of EU. So what we see, this is a clear CRT. This candle is our range. We have see it open low, turtle soup, go higher, and I will just say that here. If you see how candle number 2 disrespected the 50% of candle number 1 and we closed above it, the high is 90% sure to be taken out. So once you see this, this is a monthly range play. But On monthly, you do not have a key level. I mean, the low can be, but to be more sure, just go down your time frames. The key level that worked out is our breaker block. We see it perfectly tapped and distribution higher. Now, when we go a time frame below, we see this is our CRT high here. This is our CRT low. This is our sponsorship. You always have to add key level. In other cases, if you don't, it will be a pattern trading and you will fail, and then you will blame CRT, but as you know, it's more of an operator mistake, not a system. The system is perfect. And just take a look at this perfect play. What we see here. What is this? Candle number 1 is our range. We see open high and we drop until the next candle, which is candle number 2, makes open low with turtle soup candle number 1 low, which is an extreme, into a higher time frame key level, which is the weekly breaker. And then we see immediate close above and we make our order block. More often than not, what will we get at the 50% of any range? Consolidation, right? We will get consolidation. So just see how clear we made it. At 50% we see consolidation started. We have created down close candle, and down close candles have the work to push price higher when bullish, and bullish candles to push price lower when bearish. And at 50% we see a range, again turtle soup. At a new weekly open you have might count this, and what we have here, do you see it? Candle range here, and see how this range is created. Also, this Friday candle was created by news. There's more confidence to have it as a range. And we see Monday open low, never souped it. Tuesday stayed inside the range, and Wednesday we had FOMC, and this candle souped the range low into another key level, which is this order block, and we have a push higher. Easy. So this is the perfect example. Now my draw on liquidity for this moment, I will just say it here. Never post it out of this video. When we go on monthly, and we have another CRT. Now, if we go on daily, what we see, our candle range high, our candle range low, and now what was our key level which sponsored the move down? And I want lower prices, so the key level have to be a bearish key level, which will give us the sponsorship from here down to 50% and or the CRT low. Okay, so the key level in this case was this old monthly high. This is our key level. You see another CRT, which is our key level to sponsor the moves down and down. So my bias is EU to go down. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bearish candle range. And we are going to become a candle range traders, right? So be with me. We always mark high, low, and 50%. I won't make it that perfect right now. So yes, we have our bearish range, candle number 2, and 3 is our distribution to the low and maybe lower. I will tell you my draw on liquidity later. So this is our range. Once we go down to the weekly time frame, we see how we took a high and immediately displaced lower below the low that caused the purge. So this low, once flipped, we are bearish until we are not. So this confirms our bearish order flow. Now we have to find a key level. Simply, you can make it, it's more of a pattern, but see this 50%, that's a key level, okay? But what more? We have FEG. Also, you can use this as bullish candle that supports bearish price, and or you use the candle as an order block, and this candle caused the purge, and we see this placement. We leave an FEG causing the flip of the order flow, and this is our key level. And by this, what we see here, we see another candle range. So this was a perfect play to short into this key level, and everyone thought this order block, aka range, which got flipped, will hold the price C, flipped, FEG, anything. And why did we fail? Because we simply follow the higher time frame order flow. And also, if we remove everything for a second, you can see that we had a monthly rejection block, which is also a key level. Once we come here, this was our top, and next key level is immediate expansion. And after doji candles, which are chop, expect expansion. We go range, expansion, range, expansion, range, expansion. Go check Roma. He talks about it. And to make it clear as my drawn liquidity, right now, what do I want to see? As you know, we are bearish, so this is a must to be taken out. But once I see monthly time frame, we move from external range liquidity, taking out highs, coming back to imbalances and candles that can sponsor price up. So I would love to see this breaker block, maybe the gap also, but I am not sure that much about the gap. I don't want it to be filled, so let me make it like that. This will stay unfilled, and this whole breaker block, I will just mark it like that because the closing price of the breaker is very sensitive. So I would like to see, once we get this CRT completed like this, I would like to see tap into this key level and go higher, because Bitcoin is bullish, really bullish. So this is my short-term drawn liquidity, the candle range low and the SK level. The gap, I want to see it stay unfilled. Why? Because on weekly time frame we see a gap tapped, we see engineered liquidity inside the gap, and then we see week 3 turtle soup never close below, immediate expansion causing continuation of the order flow, and we reject lows and break highs to continue higher. So this is my best decision to take an entry, maybe on the top, and use this low as a stop loss for maybe more of a long-term position, or I will go down on the time frames and wait for fractalization of CRT and enter on the candle number 2 soup and ride it all the way up to all-time highs. So thank you guys for staying this long. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something. So be safe, see you later, subscribe and comment down below. Give me ideas. You can join our Discord, also our Telegram, and stay safe.